What's up guys, Lifting here. It's time for another build showcase video. 3.3 brought along with it lots of balance changes and lots of potential new builds to be created and older ones to be updated. In this video I will showcase 5 build guides that I hope you will decide to use for inspiration or maybe just follow them as they are. You can find a link to each individual build guide down below in the description. The first build on the list today is a Chin Soul, Blast Rain and Rain of Arrows build by Tybbber. And I get the impression that some of the less talked about skill gem changes in 3.3 is for Blast Rain and Rain of Arrows. In this guide, Tybbber uses both together with the Chin Soul unique bow and has so far managed to clear all the content in the game and has even been using this build to provide boss killing services for other players. The Chin Soul bow is incredibly powerful if you can manage to take full advantage of it, and this is due to the massive 100% more damage to targets in close range. But as you can see from the wording, this also means that you'll have to get up front and personal to take full advantage of that, meaning that motorboating at Series 3 massive jewels now finally makes complete sense to do. The build is played as a champion to take full advantage of the adrenaline proc and the pseudo-resolute technique keystone to maximize damage. For defenses, the build relies on evasion and the acrobatics keystone for a bit of dodge chance as well. And well, besides that, you kinda just have to move away from damage. Move out of harm's way, so to speak. With this build you'll end up with great boss killing potential, good clear speed, and to add another positive thing, you might actually be using skills that none of your other friends even knew existed. So hipster. Build number 2 on the list is an Arc Trapper by Sequel, and it is incredibly powerful. Most of you watching right now probably know the Arc skill in various forms is very popular at the moment, and this is primarily due to the
more damage
buff Arc received in 3.3. It went from being a skill people liked but felt too weak when compared to alternatives to being a full-on misogynistic molester skill. Sequel has managed anything up to and including Uber Elder, including a 3-minute and 30-second deathless Uber Elder kill, which speaks for itself. The build utilizes the powerful Shimmeron wands, a Lore Weave chest, and the Mark of the Shaper ring to effectively scale the damage. By playing this as a Saboteur and pairing Arc with the Trap Support gem, thus effectively turning the skill into a trap skill, additional damage multipliers and mechanics open up, allowing for both great clear speed and boss killing potential, while at the same time also ensuring that you won't have to stand still to spam the spell, but instead allows you to run around and place the traps conveniently and strategically, making it a safer approach than the typical setup. The Saboteur Ascendancy further provides several defensive and quality of life mechanics to the build, making it a solid choice for this setup. You can't really go wrong with an Arc Trapper right now. The third build on the list is by Bvgftr, and it is a two-handed resolute technique, Double Strike Slayer. Double Strike, as you may know, also received a solid damage buff in 3.3 together with some interesting changes to its Vol equivalent. This means that Dual Strike in today's meta is very meta. Not only will you have good clear speed, but you will also have some amazing single target potential. And with BVG's build, you can have that while also having a strong defense. The build uses the traditional at Series Disfavor, Devotee's Devotion, Belly of the Beast, Tomb Fist for Intimidate buff, Comb's Roots, and then something as original as the Mark of the Elder Ring. Obviously, one does not need to have access to all of this gear to begin with, but it's something to aim for and aspire to if you want to take the build to its fullest potential. BVG has killed up to and including the Uber Elder deathless, and while the build does more than enough damage by itself, he's also completely transparent about the fact that a one-handed crit setup can deal more damage. But with this, you will find it to be a more balanced and in some cases probably more enjoyable approach too. Build number 4 on the list is by Dariidar, and it is his Teleports Behind You, Poet's Pen, Lightning Warp, Arc setup. And if there's one item I believe that defines the meta more so than anything else right now, it is probably the Poet's Pen wand. and specifically having 2 of these and dual wielding them. And it's definitely not without reason that these are considered meta. The wand scales amazingly from the moment you can wield them at level 12 and all the way into late game. If you then pair these with the very powerful buffed skills such as Arc, you suddenly find yourself with very solid damage output. And if you then on top of that adds Lightning Warp to the setup, you suddenly find yourself with both great damage and mobility, making it a very attractive setup. It's for good reason Dariidar's teleports behind you build guide is popular. By following this you'll end up with amazing clear speed and even great single target damage, if you're willing to make the investments, that is. One of the coolest things about Dariidar's setup in my opinion is how he also uses Mind Over Matter, Impulses and the Mind of the Council helmet together, so that each time you shock an enemy, you recover 3% of your maximum mana back, thus very effectively maintaining your mana pool even with lots of incoming damage. You are going to enjoy Dariidar's build as it is a ton of fun and very powerful right from the beginning. The 5th and final build on today's list is by BASHTART, and it is a crit Spark Inquisitor. I have actually featured this build before, but since Spark was also buffed in 3.3, I thought it worth showcasing again. The changes to Spark includes higher damage effectiveness, higher top end damage, additional projectile speed and duration, so overall it was buffed on almost any parameter possible. There was even a 1% plus crit buff originally, taking it to 6% base crit, but it seems like they withdrew that change before the actual league start. Regardless, Spark should now be significantly better than before, and BASHTART has for a long time been working on perfecting his setup. The build is played as an Inquisitor to help with the crit chains and multiplier, while also negating enemy resistances, including bosses. The build includes items such as the Impulse's Broken Heart, Doriani's Catalyst, Chernobog's Pillar, the Void Walker Boots, and the Choir of the Storm Amulet. Spark is used for map clearing, and for single target a dedicated Blade Vortex and Wall Blade Vortex setup is used to effectively take down bosses in a quick, safe and effective manner. And those were the builds I wish to showcase today, guys. I hope they serve to inspire. Please do everyone a favor and let us know what build you are currently playing in the comments, and or if there is something specifically you're looking forward to playing. This always helps inspire me, and I'm sure also other people who are reading the comments, to try something new out. Find me on Twitch TV/lifting_. Visit our community on discord.gg/lifting. And finally, I have a Patreon page if you're feeling generous. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching, and bros, do you even nerd?